Today we're going to be looking at My Feet Don't Touch the Ground by Brandon Jenkins, who also wrote the song. We're recording this lesson shortly after he passed away, so we hustled out and licensed this song as kind of a tribute to his great contribution to so much of the music that we like on the site here. And we're going to do his version. Stoney LaRue has a pretty popular version of this one too, but we're going to do the version that he recorded himself. The acoustic guitar kind of pushes the song along. We're going to do a lot of strumming, but we've also got what I was just playing there. It's part of this really nice melody and harmony line going on between the different instruments on that recording. And in our version, the acoustic's going to do part of that while we're strumming, just like he does in some of the live videos that you see him playing it. And then the electric guitar is going to take the harmony line, and it makes this really nice part. Here we go.
Big city boy, small town blues. Place seems so small. Now I'm staying forever. We got moonlight all night. Lord, I pray I'm the next star I see tonight. Never lose this thing I found. It's all I've ever seen. If you'd have told me a few years back I'd still be living here, this place I'm at, say you're living in a dream, but now I'm staying forever. We got moonlight.
In this tutorial, we're going to go over the acoustic guitar part, and it can be really as easy as you want to make it. In the recording and in the videos, you see him kind of incorporating these riffs into the strumming for the intros and outros, and even a little bit in the chorus, which we're going to go over all of that. But you don't have to do that. If you want to, there's just a pretty simple strum pattern and chord progression in the key of G that can get you through the whole song. And what we're going to learn over the verse will work for the whole song. So we'll start there. And then we're going to go into some of this other cool stuff that we're doing on the acoustic that interacts with the other instruments and creates these nice harmonized melodies. All right, so let's start on the verses. This is really all we're going to need to learn for the verses. We got a G, an E minor 7, a C2, and a D. And then I'll teach you that little D riff too there. All right, so to start, 4, go. And then you're to an E minor, standard E minor this time. Open, 2, 2, open, open, open. And then we're going down on just the low E string, and then open D string to 2 again, and then G and B open. Down, up, right? So the riff is the same. 3, go. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the electric guitar part for this song, and we're just going to go in the order of the tabs. It's all tabbed out right beneath the video player at sixstringcountry.com. Pull those up, and yeah, we'll start right with this intro riff. For tone, it's a very mellow tone. This part, I think the most prominent one might have been done on a pedal steel or lap steel or something like that. I'm not sure, but it works really well if you have a typical kind of bar band setup and you've got an acoustic and electric. To do this on an electric, put it on the neck pickup Turn the bass and the mids up maybe a little more than you usually would. And just a little bit of overdrive, and if you wanted to put a little compression and delay, and maybe a little reverb on there. But don't overdo it on the delay and reverb, maybe just a little bit to get the sustain going. And then the intro part is going to look like this. Verse 2, I made up some riffs because, you know, if you're not playing with a keyboard player or a piano player, there's a lot of kind of cool piano work in there that we can do on the electric guitar, excuse me. And it can kind of just be fun to fill in a little bit with the lead sometimes. So here's what we're going to do. 4 riffs. The first one looks like this. Pretty simple. We're in position 3 in the key of G, diatonic or pentatonic. They both work. And we've got 7 and 8. 7 of G, 8 of B. We're going to hammer onto 9 of G. Then I'm hybrid picking this finger on that B string, pick the G string. First intro. 1, 2, 3, go.
Small town blues, place